This was one of those surprises where you catch something hidden in plain sight, and it ends up outperforming the stuff that's been getting all the buzz lately. It felt a lot like those solid crypto setups from back in the day that still hold up now. If you're down to learn how I handled it, just keep watching. I'll guide you through each move. Back when I started with crypto, I was totally clueless. I'd grab any coin that had cool graphics and tons of hype behind it. For a minute, it felt like I was doing great, until those projects tanked hard. I'd log in and just sigh like, yep, another one bites the dust. Then I found this super low-key strategy that didn't seem like much, almost too simple to take seriously. But once I started doing it every single day, everything began to shift. No calls from influencers, no trending coins, just straight-up repetition. I stuck with it daily, no shortcuts. And the results? Next level. I turned losses into solid 3 times wins. I'm about to show you exactly what I did. But before we jump into the tutorial part, I want to slow things down for a quick second and cover something important that people usually miss. You're probably excited to start. I was too. But this small warning might save you from hitting a wall later. Pump Fund seems super easy to use at first, almost like it was built with total beginners in mind. And yeah, that's one of the reasons it's so popular. But once you get going, there's actually more depth to it than you'd expect. If you're not prepared, it might catch you off guard. So let's break that down real quick before moving forward. Open up Photon and turn on the Pump Fund filter. Within seconds, you'll see tokens flooding the screen. It's almost like walking straight into a digital stampede. Still, don't get carried away by the hype. Because making tokens is so easy now, tons of them are being launched. And honestly, most won't last more than a few minutes before fading out. Now switch your filter to Raydium. The second you do, the token list refreshes, and the whole vibe changes. Everything looks cleaner, and the coins that pop up seem way more legit. This is where the actual devs and solid projects show up. You'll spot steady liquidity, active volume, and market cap that don't bounce like crazy. I'll guide you through the next steps so you know exactly what to do. When I first thought about making my own token, I immediately assumed it was something only tech wizards or hardcore blockchain guys could pull off. I imagined spending weeks trying to learn how to code or dropping hundreds just to get someone else to do it for me. Everything about it felt way out of my league. But then I found MoonTool, and it was a total game changer. It's set up for beginners like me, people who are curious but don't have any technical background. You don't need to know anything about programming or even how blockchain works behind the scenes. It guides you step by step, using buttons, drop-downs, and short prompts. If you've ever ordered food online or set up a profile on an app, you're already ready for this. I've run through the tool a few times now, and every time it's been smooth. The best part? I didn't need to ask for help or rely on some expensive dev. MoonTool made the whole thing feel accessible and, honestly, kind of empowering. What felt complicated at first now just feels like part of the workflow. Okay, let's kick things off by making the logo. I went with Canva. It's easy to use and great if you're aiming for a neat and minimal look. I was checking out some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 highlights, and the whole ghost meme came back to me, so I decided to use that as the theme for my coin. When the image finishes loading, check that its dimensions are exactly 128 by 128 pixels. If it seems blurry or has jagged edges, spend a little time fixing it up. Once it looks clean and sharp, download it and get ready for the next step. Let's jump into the setup. Go ahead and launch MoonTool, and make sure your Phantom wallet is properly connected. That usually takes just a second or two. Once you're on the token creation screen, type in GhostCoin for the full token name and use Ghost as the symbol. If you want, you can drop in a description, but don't worry about it if you're not sure what to write yet. I'm leaving mine blank for now. Next, go ahead and upload the logo you designed in Canva earlier. After you've looked everything over and it all checks out, hit Next so we can move on to the next part. Leave the decimals and total supply exactly as they are. They're already optimized to avoid any hiccups. MoonTool automatically handles the verification process behind the scenes. As soon as that's finished up, just go ahead and click Next, so we can jump into the next part. To confirm your token, it costs 0.1 Solana, but this is totally optional. I usually hold on to my Solana and pass on this step. No pressure either way, just click Next and keep moving forward. If you've built a following online, adding your social links can help get your token noticed a bit more. Still, you're free to skip this. It's not a must-do. Raydium handles the rest anyway, so just select Skip and continue. Okay, Skipping the 0.3 Solana fee might feel like you're saving money, but it could cost you trust down the line. Buyers see it and might bounce. Freezing, mint, and update permissions signals that you're serious about the project. If those aren't locked, it's hard to build confidence. Once you've secured everything, just press Launch My Token now and proceed with assurance. Take a quick breather here. Don't rush past this step. As soon as your wallet asks for confirmation, hit Approve without hesitation. A few normal security alerts might pop up, but that's nothing to stress over. When the transaction finishes, your token will be live and recorded on the blockchain. Now it's time to lock in your liquidity. Open Raydium and create your liquidity pool right from the ground up. They've designed it to be easy, with all the necessary options clearly organized. Head to the user token section and paste in your coin's contract address. Use Ghost as the symbol and type out Ghostcoin for the full name. Make sure to click Add User Token, since Raydium won't register your coin correctly without that step, and it won't appear in searches. Next up is adding liquidity. With a total supply of 1 billion tokens, start by adding around 900 million tokens alongside some Solana. Keeping that balance helps keep trades flowing smoothly and avoids wild price changes, which helps keep your coin steady as more people join in. Now let's set the investment amount. Start by clicking the Max button to use all your available Solana. Before you confirm, manually subtract 0.2 Solana. That's crucial because it covers the transaction fees for future moves. After that's done, choose your token fee. I usually go with 2%, but feel free to tweak it depending on what you want to achieve. This fee strikes a good balance. It won't drive traders away, but still helps your project grow steadily. You're almost done. Click the Initialize Liquidity Pool button to kick things off. When your wallet prompts for approval, open Phantom and approve it right away. Give it a moment to process and bam, your token is officially active on Solana. No delays, no issues. You've successfully launched your token from scratch. Launch Photon again and double-check the Raydium filter is enabled. With that set, your token should show up in the lineup. That's your confirmation the launch worked, and your coin is now live for trading. To check how your token's doing, head over to DEXScreener and open any chart. It doesn't matter which one. Once the page loads, replace the contract address in the URL with your token's address and press Enter. The chart will instantly refresh with your token's data. If that feels tricky, you can also just type your coin's name into the search bar and pick it from the list. When you look at the chart, you'll see rapid ups and downs happening frequently. That's bots trading. They jump in, grab profits quickly, and then leave. It's a common part of a token's early days and can actually help your coin gain traction fast. Jumping in right when the token launches gives you a big edge. That initial surge helps maintain balance from the beginning. You avoid the confusion that hits when lots of people jump in later. After your funds are set, they begin working, and you'll notice your returns growing little by little. Then just chill and keep an eye on what's happening. It's been just 13 minutes since the token dropped, and we're already pulling in a bunch of transactions. That's exactly what we want to see early on. The market cap and liquidity are both heading in the right direction. Now it's just about keeping our heads in the game, keep our eyes on the chart, and move smart. 24 minutes have gone by, and we've got a clean 31 buy. The volume's taken off. It's already more than twice what we started with. Best move now is to stay focused and monitor the flow. Okay guys, 30 minutes in, and we're seeing some clean buys. One for $30 and another for $24. Volume, market cap, and liquidity, everything's looking healthy. Is right where we want it, but we must not be greedy. Now that the toughest part is done, let's shift gears to pulling your liquidity out and safely getting it back into your wallet. I'll guide you through every step so you don't have to worry about any confusion. Start by connecting your wallet to Raydium. Make sure it's the same one you used during the initial token launch. It generally takes just a few seconds. Next, navigate to the Portfolio tab and switch the display to Standard to get a clear view of your holdings. If your tokens don't appear immediately, wait around 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes there's a delay. Once your tokens show, hit the minus button next to your liquidity pool to pull out the full amount. Confirm Solana is selected as the asset you want back, then click Remove Liquidity and approve the Phantom prompt. When the whole process completes, you'll see a confirmation letting you know it worked perfectly. After that, open your wallet and check to ensure your new balance is showing correctly. The results are just right. Steady income flowing and the setup staying solid. This technique stays effective as long as you keep doing it. With the market heating up, now's an ideal time to jump in, and you can repeat this process as many times as you want. Everything's moving quickly. The pieces are coming together well, and if you keep at it, there's a lot of growth potential. To be clear, I'm not sponsored by MoonTool, Photon, or Raydium. I'm not earning a dime here. I'm just sharing what's worked for me. You'll find all the details and links in the description and pinned comment.